Harry and Meghan, Nigeria or bust. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you everyone for liking and subscribing, and hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you all so very much. Okay, I've got the bad boys still on the table. Just finished a reading that was about being booed and boycotted and how Harry felt. So we're now popping over to Nigeria or bust, and yes, they have made it, contrary to one puff piece that they put out. I would say that maybe there was, they weren't too sure while she was transiting in the airport hotel. Who would know? Who would know? But yeah, they have definitely made that. Whether that was true or not, I don't know. If it came out or it was just paparazzi themselves. But yeah, like I said, they made it, and yeah, we've got a picture of her at what I do believe Muslim school, or predominantly Muslim school, and she's wearing something that belongs in a nightclub, something that Paris Hilton would probably have worn, probably something like 20 or 30 years ago. What can I say? And there's a picture of, she does look like a teacher, just looking at it, not impressed. And they gave her the mic. She has a mic over there. So cards, while we still have the gruesome twosome energy, I want to know, and let's do how they say. Let's talk how they talk. The real reason why they're going to Nigeria. The real reason, because at the end of the day, for a mother who is supposed to be loving, and all that BS that she released with her BFFs. Abigail is one of them. She's still over in Nigeria on Mother's Day, all right? Mother's Day in Australia and other parts of the world, including US, I believe. So, for someone who really cares so much about her children, why is she over there? Or why didn't she at least bring them, Yeah, I mean, with all their entourage, security, PR, and their own camera crew, I'm sure that, they could have thrown in a couple of nannies. Anyway, what's the real reason? What's the real reason? I believe, and I would like you, cards, to advise me, more so because we have the British High Commissioner in Nigeria, what's his name, Richard Montgomery, or hail Richard Montgomery. He actually said that there's no way the British High Commission is involved at all, or facilitating or arranging anything to do with a gruesome twosome. Currently, as the time of the reading, that they're in Nigeria now. It was the invitation on the Chief of Defence, because she announced she was 43% Nigerian. And there's a video out there with them confirming that. So I don't have to say allegedly. I do believe that they are controlling the press. Ask anything, as long as there's nothing to do with the kids, nothing to do, with other things. So basically, they're like everyone else from that scene where you've got to turn around and say, well, can you give me a list of questions and I'll give you the answers, kind of thing. And that's all prearranged, like everything in the media. So whatever you see is obviously gaslighting and smokescreen. I believe this quiet reception that was on the first day, that was today, this quiet reception, and the minister to the Chief of Defence, I want to know more about that. I really want to know more about that. I personally think they're doing the heads of the state. I really do. Nine of Swords, High Priestess reverse, Death upright, Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, attack. This is your attack on your internet with a transition. Something that's created them a lot of anxiety. Up at night, nightmares even. But the secret's out and there's no more illusions. We drew these cards previous reading as well. Let's just keep going. Something about the transition. They need to transition. They need to move on how they're being portrayed, and they're not going to care who they step on. They're not going to care. All right, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles as well. The Six of Cups reverse. The Tower moment. So on No More Gaslighting and Smoke Screens and My Seven Deadly Sins, to pull the Tower, the whole truth's going to come out, which is exactly what the High Priestess is all about. The truth is now going to come out when she's reversed. And it's all over the internet, or if it hasn't, it started already. And this would be this spring, UK spring thing that I generally believe is happening. And it's all predominantly because of their attack on Princess Catherine. It's all predominantly about that. So where they're going with this transitioning, they know that nothing is going to be passed down from the royal family. They know that. I mean, even they've done their dashes. They've done their dash. Even here, you can see this is the palace, and the palace is furious, and there's no way they can pass things down. They can't be trusted. And here's your Tower. There's your. Already done that, but it's so obvious now. The world is crumbling. The Six of Wands. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, he involved Diana. In playing the victim in the UK. There's your victim. There's Diana. And there's the event here. And there they are, the lovers. We're talking about Harry and Meghan. We're talking about Nigeria. And they know in amongst all this that they've really, 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 really stuffed up. That's ST. There was no F there for the record, YouTube. But sure, it's appropriate too. Queen of Cups is also Camilla. It can be either. I would say it's both. Because at the end of the day, they cross their line, with Charles. And they cross their line with Catherine. They cross their line with William, with Catherine. And they cross their line with Camilla, with the king. There's boundaries that people have. There really is. There's boundaries. So now they're playing the victim once again. Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Justice, and the Page of Wands. So there's some sort of contract. I don't know if they can gag each other or if the palace can gag them, or maybe they'll gag her. But you do have the Knight here, so they may be thinking about the divorce. Something's happening about the lovers with the divorce, and the monarchy, the Hierophant, are looking into legal perspectives now on how they can stop it, because enough is enough. And I'm going to do another reading on that. I really do think the palace has had enough. You can only be bullied and chastised and lied about, for something like 4 years now. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. And this is where we're talking about here. Even the Knight of Pentacles here. This is Harry. And the Page of Wands. Some sort of announcement here about action, about doing things, about making something now, growing kind of thing, because Wands is all about doing things and action and everything like that. I think this is a palace. I really do think this is a palace. Putting a stop to it. whether it's a divorce or whether it's some sort of contract, it's something legal anyway. Something legal behind the scenes, and the reason why I'm saying behind the scenes is because you've got a veil here. Okay, the truth is now slowly coming out. We are seeing things on the internet now. We are seeing tit for tat. They just, before, if say Catherine and or William was going to a school for a charity or something like that, they would, the gruesome twosome, or at least one of them, she would do a cup up pat, just to be on top of the media kind of thing. Now you can see the palace actually hitting back. You really can. So why do they need Nigeria? Why do they need Nigeria? Okay, so we've got the Four of Swords here. We've got the Ace of Swords here. Oh, the Chariot. The Seven of Swords, and the Two of Wands. I strongly believe that William is going to end up head of state. Well, of course, because Charles is, right? So there's no reason why William wouldn't be. And I strongly believe they're starting a lot of BS with the Ace of Swords. They're starting something to try and trick, lie, cheat their way, but they're not successful with it. They're not successful with it. And these countries actually, here in the world, the Commonwealth countries in the world have that choice. They have that decision to make. Do they go with a gruesome twosome? Especially these kind of countries like Nigeria, where there's money, but there's no money on the table here. There's no money. It's all emotions and a strategic plan that is going to fail against William. They really don't have any, basically they're dead on the water, whatever they're trying to do here, put some sort of plan into action, that's all BS. They're dead in the water. All BS about William. It's going to fail. But there are Commonwealth countries here that will hear them out, that will definitely hear them out. All right, one more time. The Sun, Five of Swords reverse, King of Wands reverse, King of Swords, Ten of Wands, and deliriously, really, really unhappy, unhinged and unchained. This may as well be the Devil reverse card when it says Squirrel reverse. The Ten of Wands is releasing the burden at home from William. You've also got here the King of Wands, and that's reverse, and that's someone with a very, very fiery temper. Probably military, because we are talking Nigeria here. I would say maybe the defence, what did they visit the Chief of Defence Staff, this would be this card. They haven't won a thing. They're looking for a second chance here. They're looking to start new, start fresh, or sunshine and rainbows and happy, and it's all going to backfire on them. And yes, it's what I suspected. I did brush on it. Briefly last week, and I thought I'd go into it on a reading on its own to ask the cards, is this to do with the heads of state? Is it to do with, getting rid of William? Yes, it is. But it's going to fail. It's going to fail dismally. Going to fail. And it could even be to the point where the palace is going to put a stop to it through the legal system with the Hierophant here. Predominantly on him, because he should know better. Predominantly. And why, shall we ask? Because what they did with Catherine and Camilla, as well as Diana, using Diana, and they're playing the victim right now. They're playing the victim as this reading is happening. Wow. No surprises. Okay, so if I see anything that's funny in the next couple of days, I might post it if it's quite funny on the community, but I think we already know now. Lady C did plant that seed. I think it was sometime last week. It's logical. I did brush on it. The cards confirmed it. But I have been thinking about it, and more so with all the pushback that they've received from the palace and how desperate Harry was in the previous reading about connecting with the king. Yeah, definitely. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. All right. Let me know in the comments what you think. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.